Hey Google, can you tell my subscribers to click the link in the description and tweet at Mike Wang using the hashtag #PatchBlowBys? It needs to be patched.
I don't know how to help with that.
What you mean? You tell them to click the link in the description and then patch the blow-bys. We're trying to do our part because it's getting crazy in this bitch. Okay, good, I'm set. If this game has any chance at being competitive, you have to make adjustments when something is this easily abusable. All right, let me put into perspective like this. If there's a map on Rainbow Six, Call of Duty, any shooter that heavily favors either the offense or the defense, it gets barred from competitive play. Because it's not fun seeing the offense win every time or the defense win every time on specific maps. Literally 2 weeks ago, a new map dropped on Tekken and immediately was banned from competitive play because they found there was an exploit with the floor breaks that reset the floor break properties every single time, and that's a minuscule difference relative to the snatchbacks and blowbys we have to deal with on 2K. Constantly, whether on Call of Duty, Rainbow Six, name the game, in the esports, or in any sort of ranked playlist where you're supposed to take the game seriously, if there's a snatchback move that gives you guaranteed room every single time you do it, there is no reason by patch 1 it should still be in the game. But the snatchback isn't the biggest deal for me because snatchbacks happen, it provides guaranteed room. Some people say click square in the middle of the animation to try and interrupt it, or hold circle, hold screen to try and interrupt it, but there's high latency. It's almost impossible to react that fast every single time. And again, it's easy exploitation. But the snatchbacks isn't what I'm worried about, because if snatchbacks stayed in the game forever, alright, we could deal with it. There's specific things you can do to try and get in the way, although it's gonna be effective regardless of what you try. What really racks me up, y'all, and I've been playing Pro-Am, and it's like you could be a pure lockdown, and you, my friend, are getting hit with blow-by animations. I get if blow-bys exist, especially against pure sharps. I get that. You're telling me that a point guard doesn't even have to get by you? He just has to touch you, and 2K lets you by? In 2K16, there was a lot of bump back animations. In 2K17, there was less, but still a decent amount of bump back animation. In 2K18, it seems like you can be you could be a big man, a guard, whatever. You don't even really have to get by people anymore. In 2K17, if you were a point guard and you wanted to ISO, you had to get by your opponent with stick skills. You had to dribble your shits. You had to do what you had to do to get by. In 2K18, if you're the defender, I literally just have to run into you and I'll get gifted an animation that lets me by. Come on, man. Now, sometimes you'll get bumped back, especially if you have high strength, but I've seen pure lockdowns get blown by with good defensive positioning. Since when do we stop rewarding defense? That's how I see it. That's how I think everybody should be seeing it. But I don't know, maybe that's really bigoted of me. Maybe there's somebody who's like, Agent, blow-bys add so much to the competitive atmosphere. I think it should really stay in the game. Because really, the only people that would want a blow-by animation to stay are the guys that can't get by people. And so, we're getting back to the point, which you've heard me talk about before. Is 2K gonna cater to the casuals or to the competitive guys? Oh, man. And then you combo it with the snatchback, and then you run a 5-out. Oh! A 5-out isn't abusive until you start using the blow-bys and the snatchback. If you're just dribbling and you're using the 5-out and you're not using those two animations, and you're getting buckets, is because you're nice at the game. I get if the animations exist, okay? Blow-by is in the game, Agent, we've established that. But at least we have to reduce the frequency considerably. A blow-by every once in a while, especially to a pure sharp, it makes sense. We're gonna reward the guy who's a slasher or a playmaker with more speed who can take advantage of the defensive player. And so as time goes on, it seems like there's more and more teams adopting this strategy. I mean, there's some teams that just run real sets. Sometimes they do 5-out, 4-out pick and roll, hit you with the backdoor cuts. They got movement and flow in the offense, and it's so fun to watch that. And it's fun to be a part of them, sure. I broke my last megaphone. This moment definitely needs a new one. Appreciate it. It's good to be back, baby. Fam, I just bought this megaphone and it came broken, man. You got to be kidding me. I can't complete even the simplest of tasks. Yeah, I had to pull out the iconic 2K18 hat for this one. Yo, Iron Man's staring at me. G, what's good? Yo, I'm gonna switch the camera, right? Y'all gonna see a group of guys in the car just staring at me for no reason whatsoever. Doop. How's it going, y'all? You doing good? Probably because I'm wearing shorts again, but it might be because I'm black, or because I have a camera in the public, or because I'm just Out here yelling about a 5-out offense in the middle of winter. And once you start to combo the blow by with the snatch back, it starts to get really crazy, especially when you're running a 5-out and you got shooters across the floor. Mike Wang, I need you to know that these moves make the game less fun to watch, 1, 2, more boring to play in, and 3, just don't promote skill whatsoever. So it's in the game, we've established that. All right, could we lower the frequency? All right, I get if it happens to a pure sharp every once in a while, but every single time, there's no reason a max weight paint protector or lockdown should ever get blown by when he's in good defensive position. So if you date back to 2K17 or even better yet 2K16, players that played isolation actually had to try to get open. It took dribbling this way, that way, boom, you've got yourself open. In 2K18, you could run into the opponent and I would have got a blow by. My Peter Sharp does it consistently, and he has absolutely no dribbling or driving properties whatsoever. So on Tekken, even the smallest of floor break exploits got a stage banned immediately without questions asked. You know, on Call of Duty, they only play competitively on a handful of maps because every other map, I mean, they have it in the game, right? But when the competitive players are playing, they can't run on those maps or else the same side would continue to win over and over again. That ruins parity, that makes the game boring to watch and definitely boring to play. I get it. This goes back to the age-old Agent Zero debate. Agent, ranked, unranked. Because right now, 2K is catering heavily to the casual side. The casual players, if blow-bys were reduced, would definitely see themselves scoring less points, especially if they're slashers. If you're in bad defensive stance, I think there should be blow-by animations in the game and you should get penalized for it. That should happen, especially if it's coming off a playmaker or a slasher. But when you're in good position, or you're a guy with heavy strength that should really be a counter to blow-bys, it doesn't make any sense to have that happen. So I have my new build, slashing primary, sharpshooting secondary. Now he gets bump back animations a ton more than my pure sharp, because my pure sharp, I think maybe got it a few times ever. But I don't know, I just think it's crazy that it's still in the game, and I felt like most definitely, if it wasn't clear to the devs that since we've seen 2 patches in 4 days, this should most definitely be one of the things that should be being addressed. Yo, your mans are still staring at me, bro, from the vehicle over there. They got the lights on, you know when like you're playing Assassin's Creed and you gotta trail the guy, but don't get too close, because they'll know you're there. They got too close, bro. It would have been mission failed if I was playing Assassin's Creed by now. It might just be the 2K18 hat, bro. It just attracts everybody. They see the hat and they can't stop. They just come in my direction. What can I do about it? Yo, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. First of all, follow me on Twitter. Second of all, more importantly, please tweet at Mike Wang or any of the developers, but probably Mike Wang, and notify him that it's crazy that this is still in the game. I got interrupted, the batteries died. I shouldn't have to say all of this. It should really be obvious, especially once you see all the competitive teams doing it. Maybe not all of them, I'm generalizing. There's definitely some that run 5-out and you'll do these animations because you have to win, but they don't abuse it. They have other sets and things they do. I respect those teams a lot. And then there's those other teams that all they do is abuse these 2 couple animations because it's easy to do, and for them it results in some W's. Yo, deadass, I might have to approach the vehicle over there and see what they're talking about, you know? Yo, over my time doing YouTube, I've gotten, like, you guys seen the video at SneakerCon where I pulled up in Crocs? Hey, let's have a vote for Phantom's kicks! Make some noise! Yeah! For my kicks! Yeah! Game over. It's game over. I'll leave the card above if you guys missed that video, but I've gotten considerably better at just, like, tolerating what usually would be embarrassing. I'm just like, yeah, who cares what they think? How's it gonna affect my life? Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'll never see them again. They'll never see me, period. Yo, I need to get back into the gym, man. Y'all keep cooking me. Y'all, I promise y'all think you're funny people on Twitter, bro. I'll say some of the realest shit on Twitter, and the top comment will be, are you at Popeyes right now? Agent, are you tweeting this at Pop? You're not funny! I'm trying to tell you that, bro. You guys aren't funny, man. Stop trying to say these jokes are overpowered, man. Y'all not creative with your jokes now? Is that what you're telling me, comment section? Man, that's disappointing, man. Yo, I also put out a tweet I can use your guys' help with. I tweeted out retweet if y'all want to see me be the commentator for the NBA 2K League. Please, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Show some love, retweet it for me. Hey, most definitely, yo, I didn't talk about this in the 2K League. I'm sure they'll make adjustments because no, there's no if. They have to. But could you imagine if you're watching the league and you just seeing the same 5-out set every single time? I'd be like, yo, what's up, man? Is that Waleed right there? Hey, Waleed!
What are you doing?
Hey, man, I'm just recording a video, man. What you up to?
What do you mean? What am I up to?
Don't record me, bro. I'm recording you. Don't record me, bro.
Nah, this is going for my. Listen, I got five in total followers.
Don't record me, bro. I'm recording you.
Going on.
It's not that crazy, bro. I'm just wearing shorts. Trust me. Yo, please don't throw it at me, man. I haven't had a snowball fight since I was a kid, bro. Believe, please, believe. Oh, shit! Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, man, I'm speaking facts. I always do. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I see him putting up a snowball already. I'm out. Peace. Tell them peace. Tell them peace. Bro, just say peace. You know I'm already cold as man.